Hi, I'm your host, Nadia Holtz. Welcome to an NHL betting preview for the Calgary Flames. To examine the betting value for this team, here with us is professional handicapper Dave Kolikoff. Dave, so the Flames finished the 2013-14 season on a high note on a 19-13-0 run. Do you think they will continue to trend upward and be a viable nightly option on the NHL odds?
Well, we'll have to see with the Flames because they potentially could offer value, but I want to see what the lines are early on in the season. Now, you have to take a look at the Flames and sort of portion off the season, last year's season, into two parts. Started horribly, finished really well. They really turned a corner from what it appears in the Bob Hartley era. And, it's a young team that really seemed to come together down the stretch. As you said, finished 19-13-0. So this is a team that could be trending upwards. Sometimes we see those teams that finish well one year, have a young core, bring it all back, improve a little bit, and build on that finish. And I think that's what the Flames will do. I just want to see where the odds are. I don't want to start laying a ton of juice with this team. They're not there yet. They're still one of the worst teams in the NHL in the standings when you just take a look at the whole season. But you know what? If they're home dogs in certain situations and big road dogs, yeah, I think this team is a good play.
Can you walk us through their off-season changes?
Yeah, so the Flames had as mentioned, a pretty good finish to last year. But one of the notable issues for this team until that sort of last 32-game stretch was goaltending. Something that's been a problem for them, I'll say last 3-4 years. Even before Mika Kiprusoff retired, when he was fading, this team really struggled between the pipes. That carried over with Kerry Ramo and whoever else they put in net. Ramo sort of came on at the end of the year. So the Flames needed a goaltender is what I'm getting at. And they picked up Jonas Hiller. Now, look, Hiller has issues in the playoffs. We all know that. But in the regular season, he's pretty good. He's pretty reliable. Definitely an upgrade for what the Flames need. And I think that's huge for them. Other than that, the Flames, added more to their core. A couple of young guys, obviously with Bennett in the draft. And they let guys like Mike Camilleri walk in free agency, figuring, why spend the money on a veteran like that when they're not ready to compete for, playoff spot or a title, anything along those lines yet. So they're still in rebuild mode. But the key for them was really get the goaltender. They also picked up Englund from Pittsburgh to help out with the blue line. I think just shrewd moves for this team, and I think it's really going to help them out next year.
Do you think this team can make it to the playoffs? What's your call?
Well, that's a tough one. I'm going to say yes, but I know I'm going to be in the minority. I think that this is a team that's on the upswing. Even as I say that, I know playoffs are a stretch for this team, but I'm banking on them continuing their trend from last year, that great finish. And I think, Jonas Hiller is really the difference, could be about 10 points for this team, and that's all it really needs for them to, get in that playoff hunt. Are they actually going to make the cut? I'm saying yes, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're 9th, 10th, 11th. I think they're going to be a lot better at the end of the year in terms of points than they were last year. I don't think they're going to be hanging out with Edmonton in the basement anymore. This is a team that's exciting with a lot of young, good forwards, good young forwards, I should say. The goaltender at the back end, that position has been secured, and this team should be on the up and up.
All right, Dave, so I appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much and have a great rest of the day.
All right.
For Sportsbook Picks, this is Nadia Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.